Hello, here's an excellent scoring technique for you to write fresh music that resembles anticipation. I've used this technique several times in my projects, and I hope it'll also serve you well. Let's start with the final result and what it sounds like using Note Performer 4 as the playback engine. Let's simplify everything using the sketch. It shows all the elements clearly, and I want to play this quickly for you. The pedal happens in the bass clef and over the F sharp, which resolves to the B root. That's all basic stepwise movement on the circle of fifths. So let's look at the treble next. The good thing about pedals in general is that you can play almost anything against them. I picked a bunch of triads like F sharp major and G major. The next one is an A sus2, and this leads back to the F sharp major triad. However, the context of the B root from below makes it into a major ninth chord. I like to keep things simple and often separate the treble from the bass. All is fine as long as you stay on top of what you do. Let's listen to the treble on its own real quick. Now that we know what's happening, let's return to the score and spot the elements from the sketch. All the instruments, color-coded in blue, show the actual pedal structure, but now it shows up as a pulse. And here's what it sounds like. Let's find the chords and how they appear in the score. The horns play the exact tones from the sketch, while the trombones, violas, and cellos emphasize the pulse. I wrote the quick moving line on the high strings last, and it didn't even appear in the sketch, right? The function of this line is to increase the overall energy by adding more notes. All of these notes are plain and straightforward scale tones, and because this line moves quickly, the actual notes become less important. Just make sure you keep the line connected without any gaps in between, and it'll work. Here's the line on its own. Just for fun, I want to play you the whole thing without the line. Sometimes directors want the music to stay in the background without attracting too much attention. This is also an option. And finally, here's everything once more. If you want to put this concept to work, I suggest you start by sketching your pedal structure and what you want to hear against it. I'm Frank, a pro composer for over 2 decades. My focus is on interval theory, as this has been by far the most efficient way to create unique and fresh music for film, animation, and other media projects. Many thanks for watching. I hope you will return to this channel for future composition techniques and tricks. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and best always.